Now today we will see how array of objects can be used. So this is a sample program which will show the demonstration of array of objects. Let us see one simple problem statement. Write a C++ program for student information which will have name, roll number, division, phone number and marks. Now here it is specified that we have to use array of objects to accept and display the information. So this program will have these variables which are listed above, and it will have two member functions for accepting and display the information, and for this purpose we need array of objects. Let us see how it can be done through program. So you can see here I have a simple program which is just taking a single object over here. I will explain first whatever program I have. So class student is there. In this class I have a private data member as roll number, and a public member functions as get data and display. So get data is creating the data or storing the information, and display is just displaying whatever contents are accepted by the program. Now here in main function you can see we have one single object s1 of type student. So student is a class, we are creating object s1. So here what I have done, s1 dot get data. So this is the name of a member function and I am passing a roll number to it as 100. So here this 100 roll number will be copied to object s1. Now when I say s1 dot display, it will display the contents as per this display procedure. So in contents we are just displaying the roll number. So this is for accepting and displaying a single object. Now if I wish to store information of 10 students or 50 students or 100 students, how should I proceed? So the one option is I can create multiple objects like S1, S2, S3, S4, or I can create a single object with array. So if I want to store information of two students, so initially for your understanding I am taking this size of array as 2, so I can store information of two students. But there is a change when I am doing this change, like I'm taking array of object. First let us see whether this program is error free, which is a base program I'm using for this, and then we will modify it as per our discussion. Okay, so there are no errors. So if I want to make here this single object as an array, I will use square brackets and inside I will write the size of array. So 2 means I can store two elements. But here I cannot say only S1. So S1 is having two elements in it, S1 of 0, S1 of 1. So I will write S1 of 0 dot get data, it will copy 100 to that. Then I will say S1 of 0 dot display. So it will display first roll number, that is 100. If I am want to add one more say information, one more student information, then I will say S1 of 1, that is second element. So first element is at 0th position and second element is at first position. So here I will say S1 dot get data and roll number I will store different. So this way I can store information of two students. Let us see how it works. Now we'll run this. See, roll number 100 and 101 is copied. But now we have to use array of objects and we have to use multiple variables over here. So what is given in our statement, we will use string data type to declare different say variables like name, then we have division, then we have phone number. We can take phone number as string also, that is not the problem. And what else we have? Float, marks. Okay, so I'm just telling you simple way by which you can implement it. It doesn't mean that this is the only way by which you can do it. You can take different data types, you can take character string, you can take long integer, you can take different schemes, but I'm telling you the simplest way by which you can implement it. Okay, now let us see only these four variables I have added: name, division, phone number and marks. Okay, now we have to modify our code as per these variables. So here in get data, I am accepting only roll number. So I will add string names. For name, I will use n. Then I have string division, I will use d. Then I have string phone number p. And then I have last element as float marks m. So here I have written only single statement for roll number. So here I will assign name equal to n. Then division is equal to d. Then I have phone number equal to p. Okay. And lastly marks equal to m. So here I am assigning all the values to the class variables now. Now in display also I want to display all the things. So here I will modify it as roll number equal to this. Then similarly all the other variables. 4 more variables I will add. So after roll number there will be name, and here I will change the variable name, it should be name. Then after roll number and name I have division. Okay, and what is the variable name for this? div. Whatever variable name I have used here in the private section, the same names I have to use. Space is not allowed in variable name. Remember this. After division I have phone number here, and what is the variable name I have for this? It is ph underscore number. Then we can write marks, and here the variable name is marks. Okay, so after this there will be closing bracket. So every line is on, every statement is on new line, that's why slash n is added. So we are done with get data, we are done with display. Now here we will do it for single first. So we are passing roll number as 100. Then we should pass second element. So second element data type is what? String. So we have to pass name. Say pass some name. Say Siley is a name I am passing. Which is third element? It is a division. So I will pass name of Google, division as Google. Then next is phone number. So something like 98101010. One more time. So 10 digits. Then I will write marks. Those are in float. So let us give good marks, 80.55. Okay. So this is done. Now we have to verify whether we have written it. 5 parameters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are there in get data. That's fine. Let us see whether it is working. Yes, it's fine. Let us see the output. So we have stored information of a single student. See how it is displayed. 100, Siley, then name of division Google, phone number and marks. Okay. Now this way I can do it for one more, say one more object element. So first element of this object is s of 0. I can make it for s of 1, and instead of 100 I will say 501. Name I will change, say Varsha. Division I will change as Intel. Marks, say something like this. Now I will run this again. Build, check for the error, and run this again. See, this is a first student information up to this first mark. Then we have 501 Harsha, Intel number and this. So this is how to say use multiple elements in a array of objects. So we have two elements. So first is S1 of 0 and second is S1 of Y. Now if we have to add 100 students, whether we are going to do like this 100 times? No. So what we'll be doing? We'll be using for loop. Okay. How to use that? That we'll see. First we will comment this so that we can use some different approach. So say cin, we will ask user to enter the name, all the details. So cout, and we will say enter roll number first. Okay. Then semicolon cin s of I dot, we have to take some temporary variables here before accepting. So we have integer rn as roll number, then we have float mr, that is marks, then we have string, which string we have, name we have, then division we have, so n1 comma d1 comma p1 phone number. So total 5 parent. So we'll see, and we will write enter roll number. So how many times we have to do? Let us assume we need 5 students information. So we will take one for loop which will start with 0. Okay. We have to declare it as integer. I equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. So 5 times this loop will execute and it will end somewhere here. And we have to collect this information 5 times because we have 5 student information. So enter roll number, we will take that information in Rn. Okay. Similarly, we will say enter name, and for name we will write this variable name as n1. Here in main program we have taken it as n1. Similarly, we will do it for other variables also, that is enter division and accept it in d1. Then we'll write enter phone number and we will accept it in p1. Okay. After phone number, everything is done. Roll number, name, okay, marks, enter marks. Okay, and we'll be taking those marks in variable called as mr. So the variable which we have used here, the same name we have to use, and we have to call s of I dot get data to store this information. And what we want to pass? All these variables rn comma name, then division, then we have phone number, and then we have marks. There must be comma in between. So let us check the sequence. It is roll number, name, division, phone number and marks. Roll number, name, division, phone number and marks. So when the I is at position 0, this S of 0 will be added. Next time S of 1, next time S of 2, next time S of 3. This way it will store information of 5 students, and all information we are taking from the user. Okay. Now similarly we have to display it. Display also we have to do it in for loop. For integer j is equal to 0, j is less than 5 and j plus plus. So inside this we will call s of I dot display. Okay, in this display whatever is given, so first time s of 0 display will be called, next time s of 1, s of 3, s of 4, so 5 times, 0 to 4 times it will run. But in display, whether we have given all the details, yes. Okay, so all 5 information is given. Let us see how it works now. Say build and check for the errors. We will remove if any errors. So here the object which we have declared here is s1. Okay, and the object which we are taking here is s. So that is why it is showing here error. So what we'll do is we will make this s as s1. We will save and we will build it again. Okay, it is done. There are no errors now. Let us execute it for 3 students. Okay, so it will be easy for us to execute it. Save this. So enter roll number. We will give input as it is asking 100 roll number, name Seema, division Google, phone number, marks. Okay, now second roll number, that is 201, name Hina, suppose, division Intel, phone number, marks. Then next roll number will give 301, name Reena, division say Google, phone number, some random number, marks. Okay, so we have given information of 3 students. So it is displaying 3 now. See, this is first student information. Roll number 100, Seema from Google division. This is second student information. Okay, and this is third student information. You can uh, enter the new line characters in between these 3 records by adjusting your displays. So this is how we can use array of objects. The main thing you should remember is here we have given name of the object as s1 of 5. So whenever we are accepting get data we are doing, it should be s1. Okay, and here in display also it should be s1. Now here you can see display. In display all 5 variables I am displaying, and in get data I am accepting all 5 variables. Okay, and this is a private section in which all 5 variables are used. So this is how to use array of objects. I hope you all of you have understood this.